Oh, hey Doc. Hey, I'm here. The viewers worry about you and everything. And I seen the Incro's photos when you have a mental issues. So tell me, what's half of your mind? Why are you going against with YouTube company? It wasn't a YouTube company's fault. It was. I just made it up. When people was I was stressed abilities with my own mind. I was I was taking advantage of my friends and my family. Hmm. Oh, now, Sammy, here's the thing. Tell me what happened to you when you like this. The people told me you were a pedo, but tell me, why did you blame Astoria? She told me she was 19, but I was taking advantage of them, honestly. But Sammy, you know better. Boris and others trying to say. Jay, they warned you about Astoria in 2011. So, next question. Tell me about blaming YouTube company. Why did you blame YouTube company? I was trying to make perfect, but Foxy and others have fewer best views, but except now I have a lot of views, but I will catching up with others. So you actually came up with your own viewers. It's not about competition. It's about having fun with the experience of YouTube. Now, it's not YouTube company's fault. Took your soul. It's your mind went crazy about. You have to take a break on YouTube and take a break on VR chat, like always do. And what's wrong with you and Ink Rose? Oh, well, a long time ago, I was met Ink Rose. She was laugh, kind, pretty, but it turns out his father and her friends betrayed one of my friends with Boris and Shadow Vortex. They taken advantage of my sister. They actually take advantage of my friends and my family. No one to disrespect my friends or family. Because she was been rude to everyone else. So, is this true? Yes, it was kind of true when she was accusing. I didn't know about Alice Dorian 2011. I was messed up now. And then you never check her age. No. I didn't know she was a transgender. Well, it turns out she was a transgender. She said it on a bio right away, and it's not eternally your fault she was been abused. Abuse her own systems. Well, apparently, everyone miss you. And everyone likes you, but Alice Dorian and no more. You has name out of it. Foxy trying to tell you, okay? Okay. Things stuck. You're welcome. Oh, and one more thing. Why did Ink Rose did to you? I told her I have a family. It's my sister Alice, my brother Foxy, my family. My father is Bendel, and my family I have. And then what? And then I was trying to kind each other. But Ink Rosa blamed Alice to be racist. She was messed up. So she taken advantage of my friends. So she was a big jerk. Yes. Sammy. Isn't it nonsense with you have a family beside you? It's Bendo and his wife. And Alice, your sister, and your family. And Foxy is your brother, and also Shadow. And even Shadow Vortex, and even all of them. All of them is your family. I was trying to told her, but she never listened to me. She was ignoring me, taking advantage of me, taking everyone blamed. You know, she's not nice. What she done? We know what she never done, but herself. She was a misunderstanding, but she was been kind and hurtful with it. Apparently she was been rude, but she never tried to hallucinating with YouTube company. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't nobody's fault. It's no one's fault because everyone trades banded misunderstanding with it. You know how Ink Rose when she frustrated with this. It's kinda too late. She's mad at us, mad Foxy, and mad Shadow. She mad of people what she done. And she brings up with her family to it. I know what she done, but you never taken advantage of this place and everything. I guess there's no way when people respect each other or not. They doing have a mental time. And besides, Sammy, it's not your fault, it's nobody's fault. It's no one's whose fault it was. You're just looking out yourself and your people and your family. You have a daughter and your son. You have everything now. And you have your own company. And now it stands here, you just blame everything. It wasn't nice what you done. To only make this right, you had to apologize. And apologize to YouTube company what you said. And apologize to everyone else. And Alistoria will be sorry what she done. And even Ink Rose what she done. She had to apologize, and even Alistoria too. Wait, no. Scratch Anastasia. My main point is, don't lose hope. Because she was been mean and hating you, it doesn't mean she was been rude and anxiety. No one blaming no one, Sammy. So just be a man and take a deep breath. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Doc. You cure my anxiety. Of course. We are there too. It's nobody's fault with who's and what's matter. And don't cry. Just be a man. Everyone's right. You have to be a man to yourself. But how? I was trying to inform you. You're being tough. You always have been tough. And because you're a keen leader of angels. That's what true meeting's about, Sammy. They are believing you. Believing us. Believing everyone else. That is a true way with it. And now you have to apologize to Boris and his friends. Misunderstood. It's nobody's fault with who's what and who is. It's about caring each other. Caring us. They care about hearts and gods and demons. They care about everyone else. That was a problem with owned. That's not about who's and what's, who's better off. It's about having fun with people, with your memories. They trust you. They always trust you. Now you know better what. And now you haven't. And now you're falling calm down. You know Batman's right. You know, you had to calm down and take a deep breath with 3 seconds. And take your time with what you make and what you made. And besides, just take a slow time with relationships, alright? Yes, Doc. Yes, Doc. And remember, do not miss it out with your abilities. You have a true heart. We know you have true hearts in your brain. Think wisely about everybody's age and find a real date. Alright? At this time, Oliver and others still mad at you, but you told them to happen. You had to make this right. And do not fall in love with everything. Alright? But what about the VRJ girls? What about my daughter going to be and my son? What about everything? Don't worry about everything, Sammy. It's nobody's idea of who's or what's. It's just think about yourself. Just think about something. Just think about everything, Sammy. You know? They believe in you. They believe in your guys's. They believe in everyone else. You know better of that, Sammy. There's nobody's fault in who's what. It's about be honesty, and be kind to each other. Besides, you couldn't find another girlfriend. Just tell her age and check her ID. They are believers. And now, Sammy, you had to believe yourself when you become. You're not a monster. Do not try to blame on you and blame yourself. They trying to look after you. They trying to help you. They trying to help them. Batman worries about you. Everyone worry about you. But don't listen to engross in others. I know she messed up, but sometimes she was very things cool down with it. And now the enemy's gonna stop. You had to release the enemies. What you did. What I did. No, they actually did something wrong. I know where she did something wrong. The main point is just let it go with your past. Try to new things, like building a pizzeria, or maybe building a legacy into it. You had to apologize to your YouTube company and make this right. Right. Oh, and speaking of which, the camera is standing here. Oh, hi viewers, and hi everyone else. Just say it. YouTube company, I'm sorry, I did lie. Taking souls is not nice because about my enemies. I was trying to be better with own company. Even I built. I was trying to help things and make them lie. And don't forget Astoria. Astoria, we're through. No, not through, but we're finished. You stay away from us and everyone else. There we go. And now, Engross, you had to apologize to everyone else and us. The doctor's right. I need to let go with the past. You know how rude you are? But it doesn't matter. You had to let go with your past. Start a new life. And right now, you had to release your anger out on people. Okay? Do not let children know about that. And don't forget about Full Freak and Kiwi. Oh yeah, Kiwi, son, daughter. I know you're hearing this, but I'm sorry how I reacted. It wasn't right with the people used to be my friends, but I was trying to. That's why. I was finding your new mother, but everything's gone wrong. And Oliver and others, I'm sorry even I did with bad behavior. I didn't know she was that age. She was never told me she was 19. She was lying to me about her age. She was been used to be lied. She used to be lied with other people. I didn't know she was married, but she was now being married with other guy. And Boris, I'm sorry I just did to you, but I shouldn't believe you, and now I did. There we go. And everyone else, I'm sorry. Even I caused the pain and I suffered. I want to go back. I want to go back where it was. I want to go back. I wish I go back to where it was. And now, look at this mess. Even I made. Yeah. And don't forget Encrose made too. Encrose, you don't matter which you done, but you have to try it again when you know, honestly. I know Sammy gave you stuff, but it doesn't mean you have to be rude to about it. Just make you time and precious to yourself. You know that. And it wasn't a boy's fault and nobody's fault. Don't blame it on others and everyone else. If everything's your fault, there will be a consequences with your actions, but just let it go now. Just move on and never talk to everyone like that ever again. But until then, Sammy was caring about you all those ages, but until then you rude to him and call him names. And you had to realize what you've done. It doesn't more better with people what they done. You had to let it go with other people with misunderstandings. You had to wait for it, be patient. You had to wait for it for a long time. You gonna have to move on with your trauma in your experience. For now, you had to open your mind. And Sammy never be mean to you. He worries about you. But you taking advantage of him. Look at he done. He care about you, but you never care about him. But instead of yours, you care about yourself and your father and your friends. It doesn't matter what you've done. People still hate you, but it's time to move on with other people with other responsibilities with their actions. Sammy, apologize to Encrose. Encrose, I'm sorry. And Encrose, apologize to Sammy and Boris and Alice and others. and Ingro's father. Apologize to others as well. You had to apologize with with the actions, the chaos. This has gone too far, Sammy and Ingros. You two are a good team, but not anymore. You guys have gone too enough. You guys done enough. You had to breathe your mind and blow in your rend. Ready? Ready. 1, 2, 3. You see? 3 seconds. It's not that bad. You had to wait. We need to get some time. Sammy is not bad guy. And no one was. It's about misunderstanding with the cost. You were taking advantage of Boris. You taking advantage of Shadow Vortex. You taking advantage of Foxy. You taking advantage of people where you hate. But no. You had to let it go and be nice to each others. This is a morning strike. This is apparently how do you breathe and blow your mind with air. Sammy and Incros, and do not let this ever again, because this is taking advantage too much. Sammy and Ingros, tell them you're sorry. Sorry, everyone. And tell Boris you're sorry. I'm sorry, Boris. I know he put in race in me, but he did it because he was bored. Because he kindly apologized to you. He was going to be apologized to you, and you're gonna apologize to Boris when you took the servers away. And now, Boris. Well, this is done. Well, my work is done. Alright. Thanks, Doc. You're welcome. And remember, you do not let this happen. Only you could talk to me. And I'm going to be solve the problems. I'm going to be your therapist now on, Sammy. Thank you, Doc. You're welcome. By the way, I'm sorry, YouTubers, and I'm sorry, YouTube company, even I did. You see that company? He's very sorry, and he very sorry to you on it. I just help him out for now on, and now he's going to change a new life. And now in Rose, you had to change your new life too. You're going to be changed together. It's the same page. You know, every time you did, it's unnecessary what you done. You had to apologize to everyone else and everyone else. had to tell them the truth in it. This is gonna be long enough. Sammy worried about you and everyone's worried about you. But you had to admit it, and Sammy just admitted too. You had to apologize to everything like useful. Right now, you had to apologize. This is Dr. Steve Howard, and this is Sammy. And his name is Sammy Lawrence. I'm his therapist, and see ya.